And welcome back to the hottest marriage show in the galaxy. It's I, John D. and
Kanika,
a.k.a. And Too Much Podcast. Rescripting the culture one conversation at a time. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Had a productive weekend, to say the least.
Yes. Yeah. We're doing our 3-season term. Literally, I can't stop buying plants. However, this weekend, it was based on what he wanted, which is not very often. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else experiences this, but we're co-owners of this. But usually when we're talking about things and how we want it to look, you don't have an opinion. You'll be like, just, go ahead. Why?
I don't know. I think it comes from, I'm easy to please. So if you have an idea, it's probably better than the one I came up with.
See, I don't like that. Like when we go places, I know he has a preference or things he likes, but he always defers to me. And when it comes to like, when I think of our home, I think of somewhere where I want to be more than anywhere else in the world. This is where I eat, sleep, relax, whatever. And so I want it to reflect me. I want it to say what I wanted to say back to me, like the feeling, the vibe I want. And maybe because I say that so much, it makes you say, let her just have whatever she wants. But I really feel like if we're living here together, I want you to walk into every room and see yourself.
Oh, well, I'm learning to do that.
Yeah. This man chose some of the biggest leaved plants there ever were to go out on the patio. I love them. I think they're beautiful. But I wouldn't have thought he would have chosen them.
I don't know why she wouldn't have, but I guess I like them because it looks like they're not supposed to be here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like you want something that jumps out. Like, why is that there? Uh-huh. And those leaves make me think of like a jungle sometime. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't think of that in Michigan.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Although one of them can be planted, which we did. We planted one outside, but the other ones are going to have to come inside. But I really feel bad sometimes because we have like going on 30 plants in this house and this man takes care of all of them.
I've always told her I had a green thumb.
Yeah. And I don't at all.
All it is consistency. You just got to remember just to water the plants. But you develop a routine and then you start learning more about the plant. But what I like about it is it's like you're controlling the growth of it. So it's like, are you helping it grow or is it like stagnant? We want our plants to grow, of course. So yeah. It's like you're in control. So I like the idea of helping something become something that it's supposed to become, I guess.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to seeing what the house is going to look like in the fall because all these plants got to come inside.
They do.
But it's been nice hearing your voice, when it comes to where we live and what it's supposed to look like. I appreciate it.
Well, I appreciate being heard. I guess before I was just tight about things that I felt like we needed to take care of. So it was like, I don't know, it was like buying a pair of shoes. Mm-hmm. But I get to see these shoes every day. And, other people can appreciate it.
Yeah. One day.
And it was way cheaper than shoes.
The other thing is, for some reason, when I choose stuff, it'd be full price. When he chooses stuff, it happens to be half price on everything. So, yeah, your shopping yielded us way more than mine usually does. That's okay. You sound alike, though.
Or you're so silly.
Anyway, so is there anything on your mind today?
There's a young man that he's really bright. He articulates well, but he talks reckless. It feels like the only reason why people are listening to him is because he talks reckless. Do you think the message is more important than the delivery?
No. Feel like with the delivery, your message can fall or it might land and be effective or people miss the hope. Like if your delivery is not right, your message doesn't even matter.
So whose fault is it?
The messenger, the person who wants to get his point across.
So why do they always say don't kill the messenger?
Well, that's for people who are bringing somebody else's message. That ain't your fault.
Yeah, I know, but you're delivering a message and it could be received.
Oh, and they like, don't kill the messenger. And I feel like that's like
if I'm telling you the right way and you don't get it and you like going off of me, you killing me because I don't know how to deliver this message.
I guess when I think of when people be like, don't kill the messenger, it's like when if I'm relaying
delivering bad news.
Yeah.
That's what I think of.
Oh, okay. I think of if I'm relaying someone's message to you, don't be mad at me. I'm not the one who said it. However, if I'm the original person, if I'm the person who's trying to impart some information to you, it's mine. Like when I hear people say don't kill the messengers, because I told you exactly how they told me to tell you. Just like Kevin Hart's mom, he's like, like however your mom or however the person tells you to say it, if you relay it the exact same way and somebody gets mad, be like, don't kill the messenger. Like I'm only telling you what they told me to say. Now, if I am the actual person delivering the message, because it's my message, it's my responsibility to deliver it in a way where I feel like it's going to land. Like, I don't know. Although I understand people using the kill the messenger thing, like to say back up off of me, like I'm just telling you something. To me, that could be somebody being able to say whatever they want to say. I used to feel like some people, they wanted to say things however they wanted and not catch any of the repercussions of hurting somebody's feelings. That using that saying in that sense is just a cop out so that you don't have to take responsibility for being disrespectful or dismissive. That's it. I wouldn't use don't kill the messenger in that same way.
But it could be used in the same way, right?
It could. But I mean, that also goes with it. Was it your intention to be callous or, uncaring or unfeeling? Like you're actually imparting a message. If you really want somebody to get your message and you want them to get it and to receive it, why would you bring it on a trash can lid? Like, why wouldn't you wrap it up?
What if I don't know? What if this is my best presentation and you don't know that?
I mean,
I didn't curse.
Okay.
But I'm saying, I'm saying, what if I come from a place that I usually curse and I was like, I don't want to disrespect this person, so I'm not going to curse, but I said it real bad. You thought I'd say it. I was like, I didn't even curse.
Yeah, I guess that's a difference in culture, upbringing, background, because we've talked about that before.
I said, mister. I said, no, thank you. I was being respectful.
Yeah. Or when they start off and be like, no disrespect.
No. I'm just saying, like,
well, all due respect.
They only know what they know. I'm saying.
Yeah. But no, I think that comes when someone, and this is where communication, it comes in, because if I bring something to you and it gets a reaction that I didn't expect because I thought I was giving you good information, my first response would be like, I'm not trying to make you upset. Like, this is all I'm trying to say. Or, did I say that in the wrong way? Like, it seems like you're upset now. So, but that has to have you have to come from a genuine place of not understanding what you said and then seeking to get clarification or to kind of level things out so that they're not so emotional. But that's where it's a dance between two people all the time when you're having conversations. So if somebody disrespected me and when they're talking, I'm like, did you mean to say it like that? If they yeah. Like,
I'm sure that's not very often.
No. I wish somebody would say that to me. But no.
But you know what? If people were more mindful in asking that question, it would reduce conflict.
Yeah.
Most people overreact and then they respond, subliminally, or they respond in a way where they know that was like, they don't confront it with passive aggressive.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I being passive aggressive to you? If I got a problem with you, I need to address it.
Yeah. And I've heard people say, you can ask someone if they're saying something to you and you feel like they're being disrespectful, you could say that to me again. Because if somebody tries to say something slick, then when you be like, say it to me again, I want to know if you're going to come with that same energy. You could also say, did you mean to say that to
I know.
me?
Well,
or
you said that in a way that you want to fight too.
Well, I don't want to, but no, because you could say, wait a minute, say that to me again.
I know. Well, that sounds different.
Yeah, it was like, say that to me again.
Yes.
But there's difference. There's difference. However.
But you're still the same messenger.
Yeah, but my thing is this. If I'm saying to you, like, repeat what you just said to me, or would you say that to yourself? Would you want somebody to talk to you like that? Or
you don't want to say that either.
Why not?
Because you sound like you talking to me like I'm a child.
Well, if you said something to me and I'll be like, would you want somebody to speak to you that way? Well, does that make you feel like I'm pulling out the sword?
Oh, no, not when you said it like that.
Yeah.
I guess
it all
right
depends on tone.
Yeah.
It depends on
They're still the same messenger.
All that stuff.
So you got to just be prepared to deliver. You can't automatically assume how somebody's supposed to respond.
No, but I feel like, but this goes back to something we were talking about before. I hate when people act like it's a part of who they are to talk to people trashy. Like, I hate that. Well, this is just the way I am. No, it was just a lack of upbringing, like in that area of how to speak to someone.
Those people don't know that then.
I know that it's just my
it's
thing.
like but my point is this. The way you say that, if you know that that's their problem, like you're holding it against them when you already know their hang up. Like they don't know that they're there, but you can say it's their upbringing and
But if somebody says to me, that's just how I am.
Oh, no.
Or,
I'm saying, no.
This is my sign and we do that.
See, in your head, you be like, yeah, you're right.
No, I don't be like, just because you
No, like I understand. No.
Oh.
It's like, I get it. Like, you're right. That's the reason why.
Okay. Well, that's the reason. Yeah, I don't know. So one of the things about me is, even though like talking to you, I am far more, my natural response comes out more for you than it does other people. Like if other people if they talk crazy, I always give it I guess because it's a level of familiarity, not because you're my husband and I feel like I should be able to go off, because I don't want to do that. It's my familiarity with you, knowing that when you speak to me in a certain way, I know if it's because that's how your family, you talk. I know that's how you talk with your friends. I know it's because I know. Now, if somebody I don't really know is talking to me crazy, I tend to slow everything down, and then everything becomes very okay, so can you say that again? Or what exactly?
You know what? And when you say that, now that you say she's right, I guess sometimes I chastise you because I don't know if you'll do that in public, because I'm like, oh, that is so mean. But you don't. You always put the other people before. Yeah, you do.
I try my best because I don't know you. And so it could be that you're talking to me that way and you don't mean it to come across that way. And so I'm going to give you an opportunity to clarify.
You do. But you don't even give it in a way where it's always where their defense isn't up. Yeah. It's like, you don't like, who you talking to like that?
Exactly. But with you, who you talking to? But I can do that with people I love and I know, because you know where they're coming from. And if you come with a certain tone, I know if you trying to get right with me right now. But like, he trying to get smart.
Oh no, I'm not ever. See, there you go. See, you still don't know then. I don't want no problem. I don't want none of that smoke.
You don't. I know. But I grew up with you wanting to smoke.
Right.
John would be there like this with a stone and a stick. Trying to make the and so
you next.
Right. He be over here.
Everybody getting their turn. Everybody
come on, little Boy Scout. I was like, oh, John wants it with everybody. So now it's different to be around you and you not. Like, if there's something that seems disrespectful, even if he didn't mean it, and you be like, did you mean to just, he'd be like, well, now I did. Absolutely right now I did, though. But, I mean, it just depends. You got to give people grace when you don't really know them. But when you do know them, I I go back and forth on that balance because and I know I've said this to you before, there was that conversation with James Baldwin and Nikki Giovanni when she was like, don't come home and give me, like, smile in my face like you did at the time, the conversation. She was like, them white folks out there or whoever you work with, smile at me like you did that. Don't come home and then give me all of the anguish and the hurt and the anger you've had all day long, and you release it on me, and you love me more than anybody else. Love me enough to give me that same energy, because I'm tired too. And I've been, battered around all day too. And so when we come home, it's like we give each other the raw, uncut selves that we are, but we're supposed to love each other more than, like, we're supposed to give each other more. Mm-hmm. So it's so hard because you feel like you can give that raw emotion and that feeling to the person who loves you the most, and then they're going to give you that comfort or that understanding. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, how hurtful is it that the person who loves you the most will come home and, like, dump on you, and you can see them out in public and they're like,
well, you got to have
other people.
You have to be open to other perspectives. Like, that same conversation, I think that was during that time, because because I don't think I ever came home and gave you the blues because of my day job. Do you recall? Like, I'm mad at the day. Like
no,
that's what I'm saying. I think it was that generation where it was really tough for African Americans to deal with.
Yes.
So I'm just saying, my dealing with the same analogy of it all.
Well, and I recognize that was period wise, that made sense as to what she's saying. But as far as her saying, if you're going to smile in white folks' face all day, and then you come home to me and unleash on me, that was from the period. But the message still remains in 2024, because the thing is like, I know that you interact with a million kids all day long. Mm-hmm. And sometimes adults who act like kids. And sometimes, I used to be a teacher, and I used to be a social worker. I used to be a lot of things. In social work, I loved my clients, their parents, the judges, the adults were the problem for me. When I was a teacher, I loved my students, but sometimes parents, in the sense of what they feel like their child should, like, passes and things like that, I just couldn't get with the adults. So when you come home, I know that even though you deal with them very well, you've dealt with things. So you're tired. So when you come home, I don't ever feel like coming from work that I need to unleash things on you. But I'm just saying that if I can smile and if I can be gracious with people, and when they make mistakes, I can be like, it's okay. Let's figure out how we're going to fix it. I should give you that same energy, if not more. I should give the same energy to my kids,
do that more. Or why do you think that people respond?
I think that you respond that way. I don't know. I think there's a mixed message, because if I love you more, I should treat you better.
I believe.
But there's also you don't want people, if you're my person, then you should be able to get the raw and uncut me, because I can't give it to the people out in the world. Mm-hmm. Like, if I give it to the people out in the world, they'd be putting me out all over the place. Mm-hmm. So it's like, where am I safe enough to unleash? Oh, with my person. But why would I do that? I guess is my way of unleashing. Is it onto you, as in my way of interacting with you? Or am I just releasing, like, these are all the things that frustrated me today, and once you get it out, you get to, okay, it's not on you.
So is it the messenger? You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm not understanding it, I could take it the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? I do want to be there for you. I want to be able to, like, I want you to release it all out on me.
It's the messenger.
So it does, yeah. So
because if I want, first of all, I need to communicate to you that it's not you, but I need to get it out. And then I need to be able to get it out and then step back and then fall into being softer with you. But if I come home and I'm relaying things to you based off of all this anger and resentment or whatever might have been taking me down during the day, and it's all directed at you and you don't even know where it's coming from. It's not me telling you about my day or what's been going on. It's just me releasing all of my emotions on you in our interactions. That's different. So in that case, I would say, regardless, even in the beginning, I said it was the messenger. It's on the messenger. It's on the messenger as their responsibility to get the point across. Nobody, everybody gets mad at the teacher if they teach something in the kid and all the kids don't learn. It's your job to get the message across. So if I really wanted to relay something to you and you understand it, if I really want you to understand it, I'm going to work for you to understand it. Now, if I came and just told you what somebody else said, like if we told Day to tell Dallas something and she went down and he got mad at her, she'd be like, hey, don't shoot the messenger. That's what they said. Come up and do this. Or Darius, go do the dishes, whatever the case may be.
It's crazy that simple message could be so different for so many different situations. Don't kill the messenger.
Oh, yeah. But a lot of the times, like when people use it and they be like, don't kill the messenger. To me, it's like, I don't want to either I don't have words to explain to you in a different way, or I don't want to. And oftentimes I think the worst of people, because it could just be like, I've tried my best to explain to you and I don't know how else to explain to you. So, but there are other people I feel like they say stuff in a trashy way and they be like, hey, take it how you want. And I'm like, you get punched in your face.
So I guess I enjoy the conflicts of adults. Yeah, I do now. I always did, but now I feel like I can diffuse it. Like I feel like, hey, we on the same team. Being an educator, you can't get upset. They're trying to protect their kid.
Yeah.
And I have more experience as an educator than they probably have as being a parent. And me being a parent, I know where they're coming from. So I have to use my experience and the information I have to become a better educator, because they just want the best for their kid. They don't know how to parent. And I know that they don't know how to parent because I used to be there, right? We agree that there's no blueprint or whatnot. Right. So if I know this information, it gives me a different patience to be able to deal with the way they talk to me. Cause I know where they are. And so just relax. And when I do that, they look at me differently because they'll be able to evaluate, hey, I'm sorry for going off on you. You know what I'm saying? So next time they be like, you know what? He gave me that grace. And the relationship is different where the kid is going to be reached. So that's the reason why I wanted to ask you, is it, the messenger or the receiver? Who's the most important part? Because if these kids are getting the message, we got to change the receiver. The messenger.
Yeah, you got to know your audience.
For sure.
See, this whole conversation is different because when I'm thinking about people who would tell you something and be so rude and be like,
but it could be like that. I don't want to get it. Yeah, it could be. But I'm saying at the end of the day, whoever is giving that message, they want to say it the best way, whether it was like they said it. I was like, no, I got to hear them say that because there ain't no way they said it like that.
They ain't said it.
I need them to. They need to say this. They need to. What did you tell? No, repeat what you said. You wanted
them
to say.
They sent you because they wasn't gonna say that. They sent you because they wasn't gonna say that to me. Yeah, there are people I run into like that. Oh, yeah. Anywho, so yeah.
Anybody you want to give a shout out before we get out of here?
Nobody. Yep.
Yeah, to all of you guys who's been peeping in, checking us out, getting a lot of feedback from the clips. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
It's wonderful to see people give feedback on ways to become better in relationships. And hopefully we've created another situation topic to talk about in your household. Y'all make today better than yesterday. Don't worry about anything you can't control. GATA. Get after that action, or that action will get after you. Be great on purpose. Call.